up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Headed to my shop right now. A dude coming by, homeboy coming by to drop off his truck to get that Nissan tie-in rear window swap done. This was kind of funny. Well, not kind of funny, but his recommendation comes from a subscriber and well, not a homeboy, but a friend that I got on YouTube. I ended up following him. He ended up following me. I don't even remember. But he ended up telling his homeboys about it, which live in Orlando. So they ended up hitting me up. Said their homeboy from Texas, showed him my video and said that, my work came out clean. So they got in contact with me and I scheduled them in, and we're about to go see what it looks like right now. It's pretty crazy though, man. Small world. Somebody from Texas will be recommending me from Florida. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've done a couple already. I haven't really done them because I haven't had time. I've been busy with paint jobs, which I really need to get back into it, man, because there's a lot of demand for it. But hopefully by this year I'll be all cleared out with all my big jobs, and I can start fresh and really do I want to do a whole lot more on the sunroofs, tie-in windows, custom shit like that. I really want to stay away from these big paint jobs. They take away too much of my time, and I really honestly want to get away from them. So maybe this year I'll make the switch to be more of a truck shop, a one-stop shop to do drops, sunroofs, tie-in windows. So yeah, y'all check it out. I'm gonna record this whole process on how I do this one, and I'll be putting it up on YouTube. So what's going on? I'm back. I ended up dropping the truck off. Turned out to be cool ass people. So we got he already had the tie-in window. I just gotta prep it, take those studs off. I got most of the glass already cut out. I cut it from the inside out this time using this blade. Got the inside taken apart, got the seat out. I'm gonna cut my little panel, move the amps out the way, and start making my drain pan. I got most of the glass cut out already. Just gotta cut the top out. It's a nice truck. It's a, I don't know what year it is, but it's a cat eye extended cab. Really nice. I wouldn't mind getting something like this.
AGW beats on the track.
About to cut out the center section. Got my cutoff wheel. Put the fiberglass blanket over it so no sparks catch or I don't burn the plastic or nothing. Gotta protect the shit. Alright, I got this tie-in window pretty much ready to go in. I learned, I've done a few of them now. It's best to grind these all the way flat. Before I would just grind where the studs go. But I learned it's best to grind the whole thing flat. Then I ran back over it with the 80 grit, smooth it all out. And then I hit it with adhesion promoter before I put the urethane to make sure it sticks good. And this customer, he asked me if I could put a bigger molding on there than I've been using. It wasn't a problem because I've been wanting to switch anyways. I just wanted a reason, so I went ahead and put the 1.25" molding on. Got her in. This is what I'm saying, why you gotta grind the inside, because if not, it's not gonna sit flush against the metal, and you'll end up getting leaks later on. It came out really good. I got these big pliers that I like using to compress it while it dries. I put a piece of wood on the back side so I don't mess up the plastic, and clamp it down and let it dry overnight. Came out really nice. And I ain't no crab, man. I'm gonna try to teach y'all and show y'all every little tip and trick that I've learned. Because a lot of YouTubers on here, they don't show you shit. They just show you what, you know, how the before and after. But there's plenty of money for everybody to make, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my knowledge the best that I can. So in my last video I talked about stretching the rear molding, which I didn't show y'all how to do in that video, because once you put it up there it don't sit side to side. There's like a 1/4 inch gap. So what I did, I just stepped on it and just pulled the shit out of it, and you'll get like 2 inches out of it, but all you really need is like 1 inch. So now that you stretched it, this molding runs from side to side, so there's no gap at all. It'll drop the chance of it being a leak. But here's the panel. You just see me hammer and dolly it out. Gonna push it up as far as I can. Probably put a little weld right there and seam seal it off so there's no leaks. Came out pretty good. All by hand, baby. Alright, so here's our drain pan that I made. I just pretty much got a sheet of metal, measured it, cut it out, bent the edges. So now I got the, I used the motor. Well, while it was all bolted up in the truck, I set the pan up there. I kind of sprayed around it so I can get an outline where it would go. So with this pan, I'm going to eliminate the need of brackets. I traced out everything on here. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to drill these holes out, so it'll bolt up here, and then the motor can bolt up there, and the drain pan will go in there just like that, and then I'll seam seal around it. This is a new way I'm gonna do it. Looks a lot easier, a lot less shit behind the seat, so see how it turns out. Got the drain pan done. I drilled these holes, they lined up pretty good. Came out really nice. Yeah, I'm willing to make these and sell them if y'all interested, and also I'm willing to sell the moldings too, as much as you need or enough to do a window. Y'all let me know. I don't mind doing that.
Purchase your tracks today.
Here's a panel I made. Fits fucking nice, real good. I'm happy with it. I had to weld on a little piece there to go in this little indention that I didn't prepare for, but I did that on both sides. I was gonna weld it in, but it'd be a pain in the ass for the guy to change something, in the future if something goes wrong. So I ended up just welding tabs to it, and where it's boltable to the body. So now I just got to seam seal it real good, all through the edges real nice, and wire it up, and man, this thing's good to go. I'm really happy with the outcome. I'm willing to make these panels, so whoever's interested, let me know. I'm willing to make the panel, cut the holes or drill the holes, weld the tabs on, and I'll even sell you the urethane. Let me know. There we go, guys. Got it in there, got it all bolted down, screwed in, seam sealed. Should be all weather tight now. Make sure I put a whole bunch of it, but came out really clean. So this is the switch I use. It's an on switch, and I'll provide you the link of the video that I watched so I can figure out this wiring diagram. This is just temporary. This is not going to stay like that, but I ended up wiring it up. It works good. I'm gonna clean these up. I'll probably butt connect them with these and run them straight to the connector right there. Straight to the connector right there, and man, it's good to go. Made a little notch right there next to the airbag cover. And then for the power, I bought a fuse jumper. They call it like a piggyback, I think you call it. It's hard to see with that. Alright, it's right there. They call it a piggyback. So it pretty much just plugs into the fuse block, and then you put the existing fuse over it. So that's how I got my power supply for the window. And then the ground, I just got a ground from the truck. And then I ran the negative and the positive from the window all the way up here. Got it all done. Took it to the car wash right now to clean it all up. Vacuum it out. Window came out sweet. Looks really good. I really like it. Switch wiring wasn't too bad. I mean, I couldn't figure it out. If it wasn't for this YouTube video I seen, I would have been able to do it. So I'll put that link in the description, and then I also put where I put I will also put where I bought the switch at. I think I paid like 20 bucks for the switch, but it was worth it. To sum things up on how I wired it, the motor in the rear window has 4 wires. You're only going to use the 2 big ones, which is blue and black. Blue is positive, red is black is negative. You're going to run them up all the way to the switch. I bought a piggyback harness, what they call it, where it plugs into your fuse box and it gives you power. So you just pick a power that gives you ignition source, that gives you power once the ignition source is on. And I think I picked the HVAC. So I ran the 12 volt, another 12 volt wire all the way up to the switch, so that's 3 wires already. And then I found a ground on the dashboard, so I ran that up to the switch, so that's 4. But the pin, the connector is 6 pins, so if you watch that video, it'll show you how to wire it up. So that's pretty much how I wired it. It only gets power when the window's on, or when the truck's on. And man, it came out badass. Goes up real nice and smooth. Fucking, it's one, I mean, he's not a lot of people have them here in Florida. So I'm glad I'm able to do them for people. And man, this thing came out sweet. But alright guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all got any questions, get at me. Like I said, I don't mind selling these kits, and I don't mind showing y'all the game, man. Just subscribe and like these videos, man, and I'll keep doing some stuff like this.